Hello, to beautiful soul, and welcome to this very first gathering of 2024. I'm so excited you're here joining me for this little event because 2024 is going to be an amazing year. If you've already watched the forecast for this year, you will know that this year it's all about living a soul embodied life. And I was guided to create this gathering to help you prepare energetically for a prosperous, successful, and amazing 2024. So the way this is going to go is I actually would like to channel a light language activation for you to really help you energetically really prepare yourself for this year so you can really align yourself to the energy of this year, because 2024, the energy is really more so the divine feminine energy. It's more so of ease, of grace, of flow, rather than what we have experienced, all these years prior that was all about the divine masculine, or actually it was more so the imbalanced divine masculine, the ego-driven way. And things are changing because we are about to move into the age of Aquarius and the new earth template. So there's going to be a lot of energetic shifts happening. And the light language activation that I'm about to share with you will really help you energetically align yourself to that new frequency, to this year's energy that we're really moving into, which is, like I said, it's more so the divine feminine. So before we begin with the light language activation, I want to invite you, take a moment to center yourself, to ground yourself into the here and now, really becoming present. And then also to really connect with that vision that you have for this year, for 2024. Really bring up the essence of your vision within your heart, within your mind. Really connect with it on a deeper level, because that will then also assist you with this activation to really connect more to your vision, to really bring it in, to really help you align yourself to that so you can really manifest the life that you have envisioned for this year. So if you can please just put both feet on the ground. Get grounded, get centered. Just take a deep breath in and breathe in light and love. And when you breathe out, just drop into your heart. Close your eyes and then open yourself up to this beautiful activation as it is to your highest and greatest good. Now you may take a moment to call upon your soul, your higher self, your team of guides if you so wish. As I now too call upon the highest and best, most loving guides, the angelic guides, the galactic guides, the dragon guides, to please step forward to join us in this gathering, to help us come together energetically and collectively. And please open us up to receiving this activation to assist us in really aligning ourselves to the frequency of 2024 so we can experience a joyful, prosperous, successful, amazing 2024. And we ask for assistance and please releasing and letting go any remainders of 2023, the 3D frequency, all the old paradigms, the attachments, the imprints, the energetic connections that are no longer serving us. Please sever the ties to what has been and is no longer to our highest and greatest good, and only weighing us down. And please open us up to the divine feminine frequency flow of this new year of 2024. And please also help us align ourselves to this frequency. Help us attune and calibrate our body, our mind, our spirit, and even our frequency to the frequency of divine will and the divine feminine flow. And please raise our frequency, our being, our essence to be a vibrational match to our soul's highest vision and purpose and timeline for this time and moving forward. And please also download within us what we need to know, what we need to embody, what is to our highest and greatest good, so we can experience a prosperous, joyful, fulfilling, and exciting 2024 as we're living in full alignment to what our soul has come here to do. And so it is. Kest ach nerel ach tere nuk ust. Kai kunna astere el rachnar ai. Na acht ere el ar ai hit ur astere el a. Na al el ai kuka. Na astere el ar ai ust ere e. Nukai kai ku. Re el ar achin achta e uster el a. Na ar ai. Lere et ach te kuka. ukaachta a in uraste nar ast ere el ar achia kikunustere el rachnare ek ust era a nu ula ara achat ere et arachat ere el ara a luruster a nur ast ere el ar a I ut a na astere ea ka un al nur astere el ar a hiak a nu ust ere el ar a I lukukushtira achte ena nu kukuna at ere el ar a I wastere el a ruakai ku ushtu u. Beloved child of the light, allow yourself to release and let go of all that has been. If there's anything in particular you wish to release, place your attention onto that, intending to dissolve it into nothingness where it came from. Allow yourself to take from it what is important, which is the message, the lesson, the gift. But allow yourself to release any negative attachments, any emotional attachments, anything that is not serving you, that is hindering, that is weighing on you, that is not your highest and greatest good. Allow yourself to dissolve it into nothingness where it came from, releasing the ties, letting it go. We're here to assist you in releasing and letting go all the things that are no longer serving you on your path moving forward. Take this time to release it all. Let it go. Release the weight, the baggage, the attachments. This is your time. This is the space. This is a safe space for you to just release. Release and let go. Kes tara alere el wachtere ena nukustere elachatere enuku uta at era a ilura a nerea arach tara achtere ela ara a nere et arachastere elura nere et ara achika 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 kustura an ar astere el ara a itara alara a iwai wana a nara ala hatara ala ara hatere ela ara ara irwa nal ala are irwa nere eku ust ere ek achen ahika ukanaata. Allow yourself to dig deep and purge away whatever is now coming to the surface. Release it and let it go. Ki iku unaate eku da akata anekete eku uta anaata nukustere ekata anakate ekutu unuta na ala era acheta una na stere e na stara annere e luru kutunu kutu unate taikuste ena a lere etara atere eke eku una ata ate el ar a I turu usta ra atere ekte ena kutu kutu una kata anekte ena kate kete etu uta a na astere el ara aiku ste estu ustu un ata aha. Now we wish to cleanse and clear your energetic field around you, your aura, your etheric body, the energy field around you of any of such left behind energies, frequencies, attachments, imprints, spells, programming, seals, and everything that is not of the light. We now cleanse and clear you on an outer level and an energetic level to release and let go, to be a clean slate. Kikitu katana tikete unakata nekete utakate enekete ekete kutu unukutu unakate enakate eta takate utakate enakate anekete utukutu unakate enakate ekete ku ustere ekete elekete enekete kutu unakate ekete uta anekete utukutu anekete ukate ekete ehe kutu ustere ekete enekete utukutu utakate anekete kutu utukutu date kutu ukakete ekete kutu now allow yourself to feel a waterfall of white light washing over you, washing away. Bring a sense of calmness over you. Kestar achte uste, nachtaik uste, lar achte nustar achin ata. Nast eroachtere ella anea ruul ar achin ara aste. Now that you have released yourself energetically from all that has been the previous year. Now you're ready. Now you're open to receive a download of higher frequency, of higher codexes that will energetically align you to the frequency of the age of Aquarius that humanity is about to move into, the beautiful frequency of the divine feminine, aligning yourself to the divine will, so you can experience more prosperous, more fulfilling, more joyful, more exciting and amazing life moving forward, where you can really stay in alignment with yourself, your true self, and your soul's highest path. If you're not ready to receive this download, open up your senses, open up your crown to receive this download, and send us a mental yes, that yes, you're ready to receive. As we're now downloading within your consciousness, downloading within your being, this upgraded frequency, the codexes that are to your highest and greatest good. Open yourself up, allow yourself to receive. Ken arast urach takhanna ahi, ku ushten achtere el uran a, na ast ere la ara, la ahi, nukusht e na ast han ach te enur an ar elura na la are e hura achte tachten at eru ast ere el a la ar ach ta an e tura nara al era achin ara achin ara hai. Feel these light codes coming in from up above, entering your crown and filling your being, filling your consciousness, sinking into your heart center. Allow yourself to receive. Kustere narahari irwachtere elaha. Nast ere tarachta ehi ituru. Na ast ere el ara iwaha e ust ere e. Na al el ahi na aha e ust ere el ara ituru ur ast ere e a luru uraha. Nura ast ere el ar achin acht in a. Na ar a ahi. Now we also wish to download within your consciousness the codex of strength, of courage, of determination, of inner knowing that what is to come is truly to your highest and greatest good, that you no longer fear or worry or hold yourself back from truly stepping into your soul's highest path, highest timeline, doing what your soul has come here to do as a way shower, a healer, a light worker, a psychic, an intuitive, a spiritual practitioner, whatever role you associate yourself with, that light being that you are, that is meant to be a beacon of light, that is meant to be a way shower, a guide to others. We now wish to bestow upon you the strength, the courage to follow that higher path. Open yourself up if you're ready to receive this additional download. Kest arach tara anere elara ahi turu ura. Nastere el ara ahi ut araha. Nara ala ale elura anastere el araha. Nara alera are ewach. Nara ale ewachate. Nar astere el arahatere elara a uraha ruar acht era al a nar ar ewahat era el ara a inur ustere el a tur ast e nust ere et arahat er wahana ara ahi nur lahare wahatere ehe. This download, this upgrade is now complete. You may close your crown, close yourself up. Now we wish to activate these codexes within you, activating you at a core DNA level. Allow yourself to receive this activation now, truly embodying this upgrade. Kena ustere a acht ewachen nast ar acht ewa ner el ar achtara anne ek uk ach nach nare uhate la at erwa stere el ur achtere enuk achtere ka an ast erwachtere ella nara ale wachin wachna istach ner wachate luku urku rach nara ale elwan ere eluru rach nere el lere ek ust ere et a nuk ust ere el achtere elura achta an. Now we wish to raise your frequency, raise your consciousness, raise your being, your frequency, to align yourself to the divine will and to the frequency of the divine feminine, so you can step more into ease, into flow, into a more surrendered state of being. Opening yourself up to allowing the next steps to flow into your consciousness, so you feel in alignment and ready and courageous enough to act on the insights that you're receiving, not from a place of hard work or forcing things into existence, but to develop that sense of inner trust that all is well, that all will work out, and that all is falling into alignment. That you simply just need to open yourself up to receiving, to allow things to unfold, to take those soul-aligned, soul-inspired steps that are in alignment with your soul's highest timeline and highest path. Ki ustere in aral ar aiwach. Nast ar nere el ar wach nere e huste na at era hal erwa astere elachta ahi nust era hetu rahan el uu ta e utai uste. Now we also wish to gift you something very special. We wish to invite you to focus upon your vision for 2024, because we wish to assist you in magnetizing your vision, in energetically aligning you to your greater vision, so you can more easily allow it to come about with ease, with grace, with joy, with pleasure. So focus upon your future vision for 2024 and even beyond. Bring that image within your mind and hold it within your heart. Focus on it. See it unfolding as if you're watching a movie, as we're now energizing that, magnetizing that, connecting you to that vision, to that future you that lives exactly that life or something even better. Open yourself up to receiving this gift we wish to bestow upon you, so you can and will receive that vision, making it your reality. Kusterai wanerhel ara aina lur achta e ur astere el ar ai lere eta ar ahin ara astere el a nura nere e a e wa e nar astere el ara ahin ara ha nuk en ata nu et ahe nu at ere et ara a nere estuka e nachtur nu ust ere e. Now anchor all that we have given to you just now into your heart center, grounding it into here, and now anchoring it in. This is now part of your being, part of your essence, part of your frequency. Kina katai ku unastere elahi ku uraha nastere elwa inwa a e u a e unwa akite nastere eluachtere e wachtehe. And so it is, beloved. Activated you have been, cleansed you have been, realigned and recalibrated you have been. Now this year holds many blessings for humanity. We wish to invite you to always connect within your heart center, to connect with that vision of yours for your future path moving forward, to never allow fear, doubt, or limited thinking to hold you back, to get in the way, to derail you. We have activated you to your future vision. Now it is up to you to trust, to believe, to keep connecting to that vision of yours, believing and trusting that this is really going to come about, that this is possible for you, this or something even better. But what you must do is take those soul-inspired steps that will create that vision. You're assisted on an energetic level by your guides, by us, the angelics, the galactics, and even the dragon guides. We're here to assist you. We nudge you. We give you insights. We give you direction. All that you must do is to listen, to trust, and then to act. Act on the guidance that you receive, trusting that it is to your highest and greatest good, all while believing in your dreams, in your desires, in that future vision of yours. It's already there. If you can see it within your mind's eye, it is there. It is possible. It is already available to you. You just must need to take the steps in the physical world to make it come about. But never waver from your dreams, from your desires. Instead, elevate your dreams, elevate your desires, dream bigger, desire more. There's nothing wrong with desiring more, with wanting more, as long as it is in alignment with your soul. If it comes from the ego mind and is more focused on the materialistic side, you may not be able to manifest it with ease, as it creates a misalignment to soul. But if your desires, your dreams, even your bigger dreams, are in true alignment with your soul, then they exist in the infinite void, accessible to you through energetically connecting to it, to trust and believe, and then to take the soul-inspired steps on a day-to-day basis, never wavering from your trust, from your belief that this will come about when the time is right, when things are aligning, when you have grown ready to receive all that you desire. Blessed be, beloved. Go about your life, go about your path, aligning yourself to your soul's highest timeline, and be open and ready to receive the blessings that this year and beyond has in store for you. Blessed be, beloved. Blessed be. Now you may take a deep breath in and breathe in light and love, and let it all settle for a moment. Let it all settle. And whenever you're ready, you may open up your eyes again. Come back into here and now. And this was quite a beautiful and powerful activation. Now what I want to invite you to do is take some time to let it all settle. Let it all settle in, because there was a lot that was going on. You may still feel somewhat of a sense of purging now moving forward. You may feel somewhat of an inner activation. You may still feel somewhat of an inner shifting, an inner realigning that is unfolding, that is happening, which is perfectly fine. I'm getting the guidance that give it another 7 to 10 hours for this activation to really complete its process. So there's still a lot happening on a deeper level beneath the surface. So just allow it. Now here, what you may also want to do is connect with your vision for 2024 and allow yourself to really get some more clarity around, is what you have written down really what you want? And if you haven't done your vision for this year yet, I want to invite you to journal about this particular question. What is the highest vision for my life over the next 12 months and beyond? Really allow yourself to connect with that. And here, first connect with your soul. Don't write about from being within your mind, because then you're really just writing, more of the materialistic things, the ego ones, but you're not really connecting with your soul. And here, as the guide shared this, as long as you are connecting to your soul's desires, it is a possibility. It is already available. But when you're always just focusing on your ego wants, you're creating a misalignment. So journal about this question. Again, it's what is the highest vision for my life over the next 12 months and beyond? And just write from the heart. What is it that you envision? What is it that you would love to create? And maybe even journal about this question more often. Maybe every month or maybe every week, and see what else is coming to the surface. This is a beautiful question to journal about. And then once you have that vision, I want to invite you to set your intentions. Set your heartfelt intentions based on that vision that you have written about. That will then help you really take those steps moving forward. And of course, then you want to act on it. And feel free to leave a comment below. Let me know and make a statement to the world. What is your vision for 2024? Make a claim to it. Put in a comment below. Let us know what is your vision so we can energetically support you with it. Now, before I let you go, there's one last thing I would like to do is I feel guided to share with you a card from the Power of Surrender Oracle card deck, because right now there's a beautiful opportunity to release something, and I really feel called to draw a card to really see what is it that we are meant to surrender. So let's just ask the cards, what are we meant to surrender to really step into full alignment with 2024 so we can really experience that beautiful prosperous life and have an amazing exciting year. So the card that I pulled is Surrender to Receiving Support and Love. How beautiful is that? Now, if you've always gone about your life, about the things that you want to create all on your own, I truly believe that now this year is really about creating community. And I actually talk about in the forecast video as well about creating community this year, because when you open yourself up to receiving love, receiving support, you're creating a community, things become easier. You get to create your desired life with more ease, because how nice is it if you can reach out to someone like, hey, I could use some support here. I could use some help with this. Or if you're going through somewhat of a tough time, reaching out to someone and just, having that shoulder to lean on. And now it's like really surrender yourself to receiving support and love. And this also is in alignment with the divine feminine, right? The masculine side was all about, I got to do it myself. I got to man up and I got to do it all on my own. It's really that ego-driven kind of the unbalanced divine masculine, even the hurt divine masculine. That's what the energy we have been in. And we're about to move into the divine feminine. So this is so beautiful to really surrendering ourselves to receive that, to be in ease and be in flow, to receive, to open ourselves up to receiving the things that we want. And when we're talking about receiving support and love, this is not just from the people around you, but it's also from the higher realms as well, receiving the support. If you feel called to really step into a higher path, well, open yourself up to receiving the support, the guidance from your team of guides, from your soul, from the higher realms, to receive the insights, the ideas, the guidance, the support that you really need. If there's something that you need in the physical, also open yourself up to receiving support, whether it's financial support, whether it is emotional support, whether it is whatever it is. But now this year, it's really surrender yourself to receiving support and love. That is such a beautiful message. And I'm going to read what is below this card. Allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. So here you go. This is what you are meant to surrender yourself to for 2024. And it's truly in alignment with the divine feminine, the divine will. So it's truly a beautiful message. So I want to thank you for being here with me and with everyone else that has joined us here for this gathering. I'm so grateful that I was able to bring this to you. Now, there will be more of these gatherings coming this year, so definitely stay tuned. I really feel called to connect more with you, with my community here on YouTube, to bring these information to you, these light language activations, the energetic support in really staying in alignment throughout this year with whatever is coming our way this year. So thank you again for being here. I'm so grateful, and I look forward to seeing you in not only the next video, but also in the next gathering as well. And also be sure to check out the energy forecast for 2024 so you can get all the information about this year, so you will know what to watch out for and how to make the best out of 2024. So I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Until then, make an amazingly abundant and joyful day. Namaste.